So Andor Season 2 has finished. I don't want to be the annoying guy to say you gotta watch the show. It's the best thing on TV. But I think everybody should probably watch this show. It's honestly too good for Star Wars. Like, after watching episodes 8 and 9 of Season 2, the two episodes that people have been saying are maybe two of the best in TV history, I was so overwhelmed with emotions because I simply could not believe Star Wars could be like this good. It's probably the best Star Wars thing ever, and this is a franchise that has maybe two of the greatest films ever made in it. To give a little context for the show, it essentially does what the prequels set out to do, which is show how an empire can gain more and more power, dealing with political intrigue and the start of a revolution, showing the higher powers that help fund and create the rebellion and the smaller people of the empire that can lead to a galaxy dividing event like a genocide. Each character is written so well and strong in their own ways. You see every ounce of humanity drip out of each character as the show just keeps building and building. Like, there were times that I honestly felt bad for this character. And like, look at her. She looks comically evil. They successfully made the lady that cared about Bothan's dying into one of the most integral and complex characters in all of Star Wars, and that is truly sicko shit. It's the most Star Wars thing ever in the sense that here's a terrifying empire, and this is how a rebellion starts under a fascist state. But it also lacks kind of the more adventurous and mystical side of the series. There's no little quips.
So who talks first? You talk first? I talk first.
Slapstick jokes. No goofy sidekick aliens.
What?
No Jedi, and only one mention of the Force, and it's used in like the most subtle way possible. The show is about real people that are caught up in this fascist regime and what it takes to fight back against it. It does the dirty work so, the viewers can enjoy Star Wars, which is silly to say, but it complements the original trilogy in that way, that it shows like, here's kind of the fun side of, the squashbuckling adventure, but like, there's a real story that started all of this. It shows, it shows you the darker side of, a rebellion against an empire that you don't quite get with the family fun adventure of the original trilogy. And the music is so simple, but fits this show perfectly. It's not loud and it doesn't hit you over the head, but they use it in such effective ways. Plus, they just throw in some little bops every once in a while for funsies. I could probably do a deep dive on like what makes each character so unique and full of depth, but I wanted this to just kind of be more of like a short PSA to the people that are still sleeping on this fucking masterpiece. I also don't think you have to be a Star Wars fan to get something out of this. You can just know about Star Wars and kind of the general idea of the original trilogy and still understand what's happening and feel the emotions that I have felt while watching. For example, you need to be a fan to like and understand the Ahsoka show. This completely stands on its own. The creator behind this, Tony Gilroy, he actively doesn't care about Star Wars, but there's people a part of the creative team that do. So it's completely character driven and not bogged down in references or trying to tie together all these stories. Like, you get small references once in a while and it builds to, a larger event that we all know, but the references are really only used for world building and enhancing the story, as opposed to most of the content coming out these days in Star Wars. I'm at the point where like I actually can't like fucking believe that the best Star Wars story ever created is about a side character from a movie that I don't particularly care for. Like, Rogue One is fine, but like I get nothing out of that movie, and like now when I see Cassian sacrifice himself, I am going to feel emotions, because they've built this whole backstory for him about what he had to sacrifice just for the rebellion and for the cause. Not only does it complement Rogue One in like a way that is for its benefit, because I think Rogue One, it gets bogged down in too many characters that I don't particularly care for, and needless, just fan service. It complements the original trilogy in a way that I couldn't have dreamed of. And it's tragic, it's exciting, it's tense, and most importantly, to me at least, it's good Star Wars. Like, Disney and Lucasfilm, they can do whatever the fuck they want now. The fact that this exists, I'm happy. I'm good. Like, I don't need anything else at this point. Do yourself a favor. Please watch Andor. Want to give a shout out to Kathleen Kennedy as someone that clearly lets creatives do what they feel is right, and she just empowers the creative people behind it. Someone deserving of, I think, quite a bit of credit when it comes to the show, because the fact that they take the chances they do in this, and they go to the places you wouldn't expect to see in Star Wars. She's a big reason behind that, and she could have easily censored the writers and the creative team, but the fact that they were able to create this story is amazing. And look, I couldn't be happier. This is amazing. It's maybe the best television show of the past couple of years. So please watch it.
What?